like nothing we had planned. But in the chaos, don't forget, you were made for more than this. And this is not the end. Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along. In your joy or in your pain, in your heart when it breaks, life was never meant to live alone. You were made to come alive, even when it's not alright. And oh, I feel it too. Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along. So let me cry with you. Let me dance with you. Let me sing together with you. Let me cry with you. Let me dance with you. Let me sing together with you. Oh, you have a story. Your story is a song. So let's sing together and have everyone sing along. Every person has a story. Every story is a song. Sometimes all we need is just to sing along. So sing along.
Well, good morning, friends. It is kind of wild and crazy. I don't know if you just got the email that I'd sent out, but I was going through all the things that I had to do today, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to do this, I got to do that. Today is the final recording day for the song that's coming out in March. Recording / mixing, mastering day. Make sure it's all ready for you guys, which I'm super pumped about. And so I was thinking about all that stuff, and praise the Lord, had actually gotten a few other gig potentials that came in, and was super pumped about it. And then I looked at my watch and I was like, it's 9:45. It's Wednesday. Oh no. So sorry for feeling a little disconjuggled this morning. Hopefully you guys can hear everything okay. Let me know if everything sounds good. Nancy, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here, friend. And good morning, Alan. Thanks so much for being here, buddy. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. So, gonna grab my guitar and get this all tuned up. Feel bad. Yeah, it was just kind of a... What are those things where I was like, yeah, we got plenty of time. Oh no, time just disappeared. So let's let me know where you're tuning in from, and yeah, can't wait to hear what's been going on in y'all's life recently. I'm sure it's rainy and cold today, which is kind of crazy. The kids were just telling me, I ran inside real quick, which also, if you need a patience litmus test, have your child come to you with a ball of yarn and ask to untangle it 5 minutes before you have to do something. So I was untangling it, trying to get everything else ready, and all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, hey, check out outside. It looks like we're in some sort of like a fairy tale land." Because all the ice is freezing on the trees. Nancy, rainy and windy. Yep, same here. Jackie, good morning, everyone. Matt, this is speaking for me today. Thank you. Oh, for sure. Thanks for being here, friend. You know what? This song's kind of been on my mind a lot recently, so we're going to sing it. I had the opportunity to lead worship at a couple of different camps, and this is one that I've been using this past year, so hopefully you guys enjoy and can sing right along. When all I see is the battle, you see my victory. All I see is a mountain. You see a mountain moved. All right, let me try to fix the bypass that. Is that better? And as I walk through the shadow, your love surrounds me. There's nothing to fear now, for I am safe with you. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. And if you are for me, who can be against me? For Jesus, there's nothing impossible for you. When all I see are the ashes, and you see the beauty, and all I see is a cross, God, you see the empty tomb. So when I fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. And almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. And almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. And almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadows, you win every battle.
Nothing can stand against the power of our God. So when I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Awesome stuff. Let's see here. Nancy, Iowa. Not Idaho. That's like Idaho and Iowa. It is one place, Iowa. It's scratchy sounding. Let me know if that's fixed now. I tried a couple of things while I was playing. Let's see what else. Valerie Reed. I don't know who that is. It's minus 40 in Winnipeg. Cold day. Yeah, no kidding. Anytime you have to put a minus before a number, too cold for me. Let's see. Oh, it looks like you guys are inviting people. Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for inviting them. Again, best thing you can do, too, is like this video. So go ahead and smash the like button and then share it with people, because then there's more people that it will actually, Bookface will share it with them. Nancy said better. Woohoo! Yeah! Best part about being me, myself, and I is the fact that not only can we try to fix things quickly, but it's good to know that you guys are my sounding board, so it's nice to know that it's working all right. So thank you guys so much for being here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Like I said, it was a little crazy. I was trying to get things figured out this morning and totally spaced. It was 10 o'clock, so glad that you guys didn't forget and didn't let me forget. So Sharon, good morning, friend. Thanks so much for being here. And Adrian, thank you so much for this. Our God is awesome. I'm so sick with COVID. Oh, I'm so sorry. From Tuckahoe, Pennsylvania. Love your music. Aw, thanks so much. Hey, headed out to Pennsylvania again it's end of June, early July. I got a show out that way, and then I'm going to be playing at a camp up in New York. So if you want to tag on another show to that trip, let me know. That would be a lot of fun. 9 a.m. here. Oh, well, you're early then. I'm the one that's late. But got my good old coffee cup here. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. Well, I know some of you have. This is the old school Matt Fawcett mug with the Caffeine I Need You logo on it. Oh yeah, this is the original. My sister actually helped design these. This is the only mug that I had for a long time. Now I've got a bunch of mugs in the merch store, but I actually still have a lot of these. We need to do like a big old sale giveaway, something or other, with these guys. Still a fantastic receptacle for holding whatever caffeine ailments you need. So yes, 100%. Yeah, for some reason I should double check and see that today if they're in the merch store or not. If they're not, I'll throw them up there today, and we'll see if we can do a last hurrah sale. I mean, because the funny thing is, like, I bought. And this, I feel like every single artist does this on some level, especially when they're starting off. They buy a ton of them, and then what happens is when they buy a ton of them, it's a lower deal, or like you can sell them cheaper if you buy a bunch, because then all of a sudden, like, instead of paying like $10 per mug, you're paying like $7 or something like that. So anyway, I bought a ton of them thinking like, yeah, then I'll sell all of these or whatever. And like every artist, we've got stuff and merch and stuff that nobody bought. So, or not a lot of people bought, but, let's see, Nancy, giveaway. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's do a giveaway here. How about this? If we can get, let's see, on live streams, typically the highest that I've had as far as people being present on here was, I think, 25. If we can get, I don't know. What do you guys think? What would be fair? How many people do you think we can get on here live, and then I'll give one of those mugs away to somebody? We'll do like a random drawing or whatever. Comment below and let me know what you think while I'm singing this song. and of the number of people that we have to try to get on here live in order to do a mug giveaway. And Nancy, 40? 40? Okay. Yeah. All right. If we can get 40 people on this live stream during the next hour, at one time, I will give away. I will do. We'll give away one of these mugs, and I'll send it out to you. Sounds like a challenge. Share away, friends. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, and not be all else to me. Say that thou art, thou my best, Lord, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my life. Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word, I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, and I thy true Son. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Riches I heed not, no man's empty praise. Thou my inheritance, now and always. Thou and thou only, first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, my victory won. May I reach heaven's joys, oh bright heaven's sun. The heart of my own heart would ever be full, still be my vision, oh ruler of all. Be my compassion, my love for the poor. Break my distraction, can't ignore the least of your children, the ones you adore. For by them, Jesus, I worship you, Lord. The least of your children, the ones you adore. For by them, Jesus, I worship you, Lord. Awesome. Let's see. All right, so we don't have up to 40, which is totally fine. We got a little bit while longer. Nancy, you were killing it with inviting people. Awesome stuff. Do you give away hoodies too, Matt Fawcett? I can give away hoodies. Here's the deal. I would love to give away more merch stuff and do more things. I just need your help in order to be able to do it. And by that, I mean the more that so I'm trying right now to get monetized on YouTube, which basically means once you get above a certain watch hour, then all the ad revenue that YouTube is already making off of your music video or your videos or whatever you're sharing, they actually will allow me to be monetized, which means they'll actually give me money for making content on their platform. I am not monetized, even though I've been trying to for a while now. So if I can get monetized, I can do more giveaways and give more stuff away, because then making content and doing things actually promotes my music. So I would love to do more giveaways. It's just really expensive because the gear and equipment and stuff costs money, or the merch and stuff. So like mugs or whatever are expensive to ship and all that fun stuff. But I am totally up for doing giveaways. And in fact, if you guys can help me get monetized, which means like if you watch the live streams, if you watch more videos, if you share them a ton and more people watch them, then it's a whole lot easier for me to be able to be like, yeah, let's do a giveaway for like a hoodie, which is like a $50, item or whatever. Because I don't know about you, like well, obviously, like I'm wearing a hoodie right now. I like hoodies, and I also like hoodies that are actually like made well. So I'm trying not to buy super cheap stuff from China overseas and then sell it for like $50 when it's like a $10 product. So I always want to give you guys good stuff that has my name on it instead of stuff that's like not good that has my name on it, because nobody wants to spend like, even like if you're gonna choose between like a $35 hoodie and like a $45 hoodie, but like the $45 hoodie was really, really nice, and the $35 hoodie just had the person's name on it, but you never wore it. Like, I feel like people would spend $10 more to get a hoodie with no name or no printing or stuff on it, that's fun, like comfortable and something they wear all the time, than something that has like a band's name on it that they may buy because they were at the show, but then they never wear it because it's not comfortable. So anyway, long story short, Jill, yes, I want to give away a hoodie. I would love to give you a hoodie. I just need to make sure that I can actually provide for my family, and pay bills and stuff, so that I can do that. Because my dad used to say this to me all the time growing up, and he's a business professor and a dean of a business school at a university. Brilliant man, and I'm blessed to have him as my father and as one of my best friends. But he used to say that without margin, there's no ministry. And the concept and the idea behind that is, if you are constantly giving, and there's no margin in your life, you eventually are robbing the people that God has placed you in your family. So me as a husband and a father, if I'm robbing my wife of a husband and I'm robbing my kids of a father, which I will say this right now is preaching really hard and is a lot harder to follow. It's easier to say than to do. But if I'm robbing them of the authority that God has given me in their lives of relationship so I can do ministry, it's not really ministry, because I'm sacrificing my family in order to be able to do that. Ministry comes where we create margin. So we may create margin. There's a bunch of different ways you can create margin. You can create margin in excess. So if you doing really well in your business, you have excess, and therefore you want to give money to the poor, or you want to sponsor a child through Holt International, which is also a very good thing to do. You can create margin that way, but you also need to make sure that we're doing the things that God has already called and asked and required of us. So if I'm a crappy husband and a crappy father, but I do great at writing songs, quite frankly, I want all of you to promise me this. If you ever find out that I'm a bad father or bad husband, I want you to stop listening to my music until I get it right. I want you to hold me accountable to it. And the reason why I say that is because I know tons and tons of artists that it's come out in the news that they were horrible to their families or horrible to their wives, but we somehow give them a pass because, well, the music meant a lot of stuff. My music is an extension of who I am. If I am not doing what I need to be doing as a husband and a father, don't you dare listen to any more of my music until I get that part right. Promise? All right, good. You all have to hold me accountable to it. So, anyway, long story short, there's no margin or there's no ministry without margin. We need to create margin in our lives. And I think that's where God talks to us specifically about trying to make sure that if you're running around, if you're so busy, if you are indebted to people because of time, because of finances, because of money, you don't have the ability to be able to extend out of yourself because you're so worried about what's going on. So, create margin in your life, even if that means cutting a little bit of the excess that we have, because we live in America, at least most of us do, other than who was it that was on here that was from Canada, Winnipeg, Alan. Other than Alan, all of us live in America, which, I mean, Alan, that Canada's pretty good too, but we all have the ability to be able to either cut back on how much caffeine or coffees we buy, or how much we spend, and that sort of thing. We can all create opportunities that we can minister to other people. But if you're constantly giving, and you're never creating that margin, what happens is you end up being the next person in line, just asking for a handout at some point in time. And the hard part about that is then you're indebted to other people. And there are going to be times where it's good to be indebted to other people. I mean, there's people who have literally given to me, specifically in doing music stuff, that I am gratefully indebted to them, because their kindness and their giving to me has allowed me to continue to keep doing what I do now. And because of that, I am greatly indebted to them. However, they would never ask in return. The problem is when you're in debt to somebody, whether it's a credit card, the bank, whatever, you now, part of your biblical responsibility, I believe, is to make sure that you're paying that back. And so you need to work to be able to make sure that you're paying that. That's the reason why I'm working. I want to pay off my house. I need to just make sure I pay the mortgage every month right now, but I want to pay off my house, because then I can be focused on just being able to do what the Lord's called me to do without having to worry about all this other stuff that's stacked up on top. But at the same time, I will say this. I'm constantly learning all the time. And I feel like Abby, which you guys are going to have to meet my wife sometime, she is a godsend to me. And honestly, if you enjoy what I do music-wise, you need to blame a lot of that on her, because I was freaking out last week about finances, about financially being able to continue to keep this going, and be able to continue to provide for my family, to be able to have the margin enough to be able to keep walking through this. And she looked at me and said, I don't think we're done yet, but I also don't think that God's going to make it easy. There's times that God allows for trials and tribulations, financially, physically, mentally, to allow us to draw closer to who He is, instead of thinking that it's all just what we've done. And I'll tell you what, last week definitely did that. It was very obvious that God was the one who pulled us through last week, more so than, it is just very, very apparent. So anyway, long story short, howdy, happy to be here. Deborah, good to see you. Thanks for being here, friend. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Sound cactus? I don't know what that means. Unless it's Australia for not good. Nancy, let me know. Is it fork? Are you in Australia? That'd be crazy. Family first, 100%. Yep. Created order. You have God, family, or God, spouse, kids, vocation. And as much as we want our vocations to be the top priority because we're doing it for God, we need to make sure that wife and then kids. I love my wife more than I love my kids. And I need to serve my wife more than I serve my kids, but because by serving my wife, I am serving my kids. If I don't love her more than I love my kids will have the opportunity to be able to think that it's all about them. And same thing, if I love God, or if I don't love my wife, if I love God first, I am doing a favor to my wife, because out of that love for who God is, I will love my wife better. And it's better for her that I love God more than I love her. Anyway, I'll step off some soapboxes now. Number absolutely love. Thanks, Nancy. I appreciate you. So true. You're not a bad father or husband. I appreciate that, Jill. I am trying to do my best. Yes, yellow. That's a good color. I appreciate yellow. You're amazing. Thanks, Carlina. I appreciate you. God will bless you. You know, and He blesses us all in very different ways, and I am thankful for that. I mean, this happened in the Bible all the time. You know, God gave things to certain people, but if your faith was based only on how much money you had, I think there'd be a whole lot more poor people that have a lot of money. It's not your financial success that determines your faith. Your faith is what determines your spiritual success. And honestly, there are way more people who've lived and walked in this world. I can say that with more clarity and thought than I can. But I'm a firm believer that God gives us all what we need in order to be able to succeed in the manner that He wants us to. So, with that said, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The closer I get, the further it seems. The longer I have to travel between these walls, the more and more I long to leave. In this atmosphere, it's getting harder to breathe. In this atmosphere, it's getting harder to see. And I won't give up, for you won't give up on me. And I won't give up, like you will die trying. Yeah, I could be the mountain start to tremble. The more it moves, the more hope fades. Ahead the light starts to flicker. More and more with each shake. In this atmosphere, it's getting harder to breathe. In this atmosphere, it's getting harder to see. And I won't give up, for you won't give up on me. And I won't give up, like you I'll die trying. And I know the light, and the light knows me. Oh, and I know the light, and the light knows me. And I won't give up, for you won't give up on me. And I won't give up, like you I'll die trying. Yeah, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The closer I get, the further it seems. Awesome stuff. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to because I think I know what's going on with all these random sound things. So give me a moment, and feel free to ask me any questions, by the way. Would love to hear more, about what's going on in your life and day, because I know, things can be kind of crazy sometimes. And let's see here, two, and I will say it is pretty cool to be able to actually know that even with some of the wild, crazy things that happen sonically and all that other crazy stuff, it definitely is pretty cool to be able to, actually, change things and try to make them better for y'all. So we're gonna try to do that right now. So let me join speaker. Okay. All right. So I think we've got this set up now. Let me know if that's any better. If it is, sweet. If it's not, that's a-okay. Just let me know. Still staticky. All right, let's pull this guy down a little bit. Because I noticed somebody was saying basically when it got better whenever I stopped strumming so hard. So just want to make sure it's perfect for y'all. So you guys are so amazing. Yes, put fam on. I will at some point in time. I would love to. My kids actually. This is something I'm working on, but my wife said that she wanted more merch that had song lyrics on it that she could read. Oh, okay, yeah. So I mentioned she had one that was brilliant, and we didn't write it down. And so anyway, we're trying to figure out or remember what it was. So I was like, well, if I tell you a bunch of song lyrics, will you remember? She's like, I don't know. So I started naming things, and I don't think it was the same one, but she's like, oh, that one's really good. And it was from the song Come Back Home. And so I just looked at my kids. I was like, hey, can you guys all draw me houses? So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to create a shirt that has the lyric from Come Back Home, You're Never Too Far to Come Back Home. And it'll just have the 3 houses that my kids draw on it. Because I think my kids they're good artists. So that's coming sometime. Yep, no American friends in Australia. Nice. Amen. Lots of amens. A lot of static. Yes, everybody's having static stuff. It's okay now. All right, it's cool. So we're going to go ahead and assume that everything's great, and keep around and singing. Again, if we want to do a mug giveaway, we just got to get 40 people on the live stream, and I'll give one of these mugs away. And it'll be a clean one that doesn't have coffee in it. Because I don't really think you want that in the mail, because I can guarantee it won't have coffee in it by the time it gets to you. This world is filled with sorrow. This world is full of pain. Looking around, I'm certain that something's gotta change. What am I to do? What am I to say? I'm no savior, I'm no surgeon, but I can't let it stay this way. So I'll run to disaster. I'll sprint towards the pain. I'll give all that I am for the chance that I could change. There are no guarantees. There are plenty of risks. Better to live your life given than wishing that you did. So I'll run to disaster. I'll sprint towards the pain. I'll give all that I am for the chance that I could change. Oh, I know that we will all change. So will you run to disaster? Will you sprint towards the pain? And give all that you are for the chance that you will change. Oh, I know that we will all change. Yeah. Nancy, yes. Thumbs up. Smiley face. Yeah, we don't want coffee in a mug that's being shipped because that won't make it there. Carlina, I love it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Nancy, yellow. You should, is that just saying hello in just a funny, you should let me know what yellow means. Or do you want a yellow t-shirt? Is that what you're saying? I'm so confused. I do like the color yellow though. I will say that. I just noticed that I do not have something on real quick. Let me try this. Yoink. Alright. Much better. At least a little bit. Alright. Yellow means love. Oh, cool. That's fun. Alright. So, I do think that there is something going on locally, which that's okay. I just want to make sure that it's not crazy bad for you guys, because I feel bad when things are not sounding the way that they need to, if you know what I'm saying. Sweet stuff. All right. Let's see what else. You are amazing. Thanks, Carlina. I appreciate you. Oh, yellow means. Does yellow mean love, Nancy? That'd be cool. I'm down with it. Alright. This is another Phil Wickham song that he used to sing all the time. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to sing it again. I'm going to sing it in a key that's not like crazy high. I see your face in every sunrise. The colors of the morning are inside your eyes. The world awakens to the light of the day. I Look up to the sky and say, you're beautiful. Oh, I see your power in a moonlit night, when planets are in motion and the galaxies are bright. We are amazed in the light of the stars. It's all proclaiming who you are. You're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. I see you there on a tree, died and then you rose again. Now you are given the throne to be coming home. Let's sing it when we arrive. Be sure death is gentle, are no more. It has a way. Your bride will come together and you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, beautiful. God, you're beautiful. So beautiful. That's beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Alright, let's dun dun dun. Yes, it totally is. Looks like there's still issues with. That's so weird. Is it only when I'm playing and not so bad before maybe you and your I sure hope it didn't do damage. That would not be good. Let me try one. Well, so just through my computer. So let me see if that actually is that any better. I mean, I'm listening to the same thing that's getting sent side as far as what I'm sending. Like, when there's something else that's going on that's not. But yeah, lots of static. To get it. Well, I'll let you know. Let me know if there's still is no, I'm kind of at a loss right now. The streaming side of things, shouldn't be. Yeah, it seems like everything there is good too. But I'll have to go back and listen to this later and see. Let's see. Nancy, we will listen anyway, love. Yeah, but I still want to make sure that it's good for you guys. So I'll go back and listen after this is over here in a couple minutes and see if I can figure out what's going on. April, good morning, friend. Thanks so much for being here. So good to see y'all. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see so clearly. And hallelujah, grace like rain falls down on me. And hallelujah, and all my stains are washed away. They're washed away. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we know there's days to sing God's praise. Then when we first begun, and hallelujah, grace like rain falls down on me. And hallelujah, and all my stains are washed away. They're washed be moved by you. Oh, would you tell me how could it be any better than this? And how can I stand here with you and not be moved by you? Oh, would you tell me how could it be any better than this? Cause you're all I want, you're all I need, you're everything and everything. Cause you're all I want, you're all I need, you're everything and everything. Cause you're all I want, you're all I need, you're everything and everything. Yeah, you're all I want, you're all I need, you're everything. 'Twas grace that's on my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear, the hour first believed. Hallelujah, grace like rain falls down on me. And hallelujah, and all my stains are washed away. And hallelujah, grace like rain falls down on me. And hallelujah, and all my stains are washed away. They're washed away. Awesome. Well, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are going to go live again on Friday. I'm going to jump off real quick and see if I can figure out some of these tech weird crazy things, and should all be good to go. So it's thanks for bearing with me today and being a part of it. I did want to say before I head out that if you have not yet had an opportunity to use your margin to be able to sponsor a child and be the answer to their prayer, you definitely should. Just text HOLT to my number listed below, 740-831-3800, and we will get you a sponsored child, or get you sponsoring a child today. I'll give you a call and we'll get that all set up. So thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. It's just fantastic to be with you. Starting my day out with light and grateful heart. Yeah, again, thanks for all you do. May God bless you in all your ways. Thank you, April. I appreciate you being here, and Carlina, Nancy, Deborah, all you people for coming and being a part of my morning as well. I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. Carlina, thanks so much. Again, have a fantastic Wednesday. I'll see you again Friday morning, 10 a.m. We'll do another live stream like this, and it's going to be awesome. I appreciate every single one. I got to go Gonna go drink some tea actually, and then finish doing some recording vocal stuff for you guys, because this next song that's coming out in March is gonna be super fantastic. If you have not gotten your single release calendar, that does help me with a lot of the recording costs of different things, and you also get a bunch of cool perks beforehand. So click the link listed below and get your calendar. Friday, tell you what, since we didn't hit the goal of having 40 people on here live to do the giveaway for the mug, I will carry that over into Friday. So we can get 40 people here live, and I'll let people know about it and send an email about it as well. But if we get 40 people here live on live stream on Friday morning, we'll give away a mug to one of you lucky people. So thanks so much. Have an awesome rest of your day. You were created on purpose with a purpose, and my goal is to help you live and walk in that by creating music that can be the soundtrack to your life. So thanks so much. Have a fantastic day. I love you guys, and we'll see y'all real soon. Thanks.